I could speak a little bit to the issue of insurance. It's one thing, like it's really the liability insurance is the one nut that we're really trying to crack. I mean, it's really, we as a platform can offer all sorts of practical support to journalists within our financial means. Um, we thought we had really, fixed this problem because we found relatively affordable frontline insurance, which was very exciting that we could give journalists who were in Iraq or Lebanon or Ukraine or anywhere on the front lines, like Medivac insurance while they're there. We were able to find better insurance options on that. But again, it's the litigation insurance. It's basically going to be, and if you get sued, spurious claims, even with very little credibility, very little ability, like likelihood to win, like lawsuits against journalists with no legs can still cost journalists tens, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Um, I honestly, pro bono lawyers are going to be really important, increasingly important. I think, in terms of philanthropic dollars spent on journalists, legal funds are all going to become really important. But ultimately, the thing that's really going to protect journalists is got to be the courts themselves. There has to be some landmark cases where effectively it, the rules of the game are further, hopefully further reinforced. The freedom of expression, the freedom of journalism, freedom from intimidation. I think it can't just be an insurance question. It has to be a fundamentally in a U.S. institution question. Will the courts support the journalists going forward in order to push back against what has become a really spurious litigious culture?